Hello, I'm Peter Stewart. How to sound happy and friendly and sad as well. A really intriguing piece that we're going to be looking at today about putting a smile in your voice or taking it out. Thank you for listening. I'm Peter Stewart on Twitter at TweeterStewart, TWWTERSTEWART. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. But what if they can't see you? What if they can just hear you? Well, smile and raise your eyebrows. That's because smiling affects how we speak, to the point that listeners can identify the type of smile based on sound alone. That's according to a study by scientists at the University of Portsmouth in the UK. The research suggests smiling and other expressions pack a strong informational punch and may even impact us on a subliminal level. It's believed that some 50 types of different smiles exist, ranging from triumphant ones to those that convey bitterness. The research lead author, Amy Drahota, said, "When we listen to people speaking, we may be picking up on all sorts of cues, even unconsciously, which help us to interpret the speaker." Researchers identified 3 different types of smiles when they asked contributors to read the same answer, "I do in the summer," to different, increasingly unusual questions. So, let's dig a little deeper. Yeah, those 3 different types of smiles when they asked people to read the same answer when they were given a question. So, increasingly unusual questions, and they had to answer, "I do in the summer." Obviously, the situations got more and more ridiculous. And so the different types of smiles from the contributors changed as well. Let's look at those different types of smile. There's the Duchenne smile, where the lips are drawn back, the cheeks are raised, and you get little kind of crow's feet wrinkles around the eyes. The non-Duchenne smile, it's similar but less intense, without the crow's feet wrinkles around the eyes. And the suppressed smile, when someone is trying not to smile while they're speaking, perhaps because they're trying to remain serious, pulling their lips in or down as they speak. I said there were 3. The 4th one is no smile at all, so it is still 3. No smile, people just speak normally. The smiles were categorised and were then played back to another group of people who were asked whether they thought the answerer was smiling as they spoke, and most people, it turned out, were pretty good at hearing the Duchenne smile. Yeah, the Duchenne one, that's where the lips are drawn back, cheeks raised, you get the little crow's feet wrinkles around the eyes. So the person that pulled this all together, the research lead author, as I say, Amy Drahota, she said, quote, "A voice contains a variety of acoustical characteristics. It's possible that we interpret these flavours in someone's voice almost without noticing." Now, I know a voice talent who puts rubber ducks on top of their screen because it makes them smile, and someone else I know actually puts a mirror in front of them so they make sure they're smiling as they're reading. They can actually see whether or not they're doing that. And as for a sad tone, a voiceover colleague once told me that when their mother died, this is quite extreme, when their mum died, she had some sad reads to complete for a client, so she just went into the kind of grieving zone and thought of her mum to help her with the sad tone as she read those scripts. Of course, that's not necessarily something you can do, but you could watch maybe a sad video on YouTube to bring you to tears, or at least put yourself in that kind of emotional mindset. So there's a few kind of hints and tips and tricks how you can get a happier smile in your voice and a sadder tone in your voice as well. Back tomorrow. We're going to wrap everything up with our look at tone tomorrow on Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Video Voice. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.